Brother, yes. No, funnily enough, I'm just coming down from the boss's office now. Going to the basement. Yeah, because apparently you're on fucking work holiday. You're on a business trip. In Fiji. In Fiji, right. So you've just gone to Fiji in the middle of the working season. Right. And why'd you not invite me? Oh, because you wanted some alone time. Okay, that's great. Well, don't worry about it. The boss has told me you've already set up a fucking replacement, apparently. Yeah, to come help out. Didn't even talk to me about that replace. Rich? Right. Sorry, Richard. What floor are you going to? Oh, basement. You son of a bitch, motherfucker. Welcome back to Talk to HR. Thank you for listening, watching, and participating in this HR endeavour we're on. Today, as you can see, Roy has... Oh, if you can't see, you can hear on Spotify. Roy has gone on business vacation, which is bizarre.
Oh, he's not dead?
No,
he's not dead.
No,
Okay,
he's
sorry,
surprisingly.
Oh.
But it is the middle of winter, and he's gone for a business trip. A holiday.
That sounds a little bit suspect.
It does sound sus to me,
yeah.
but don't worry. The boss sent in an intern, and for some reason, it was Sir Richard Miah. Please, everybody, give it up for Richard Miah.
Thank you.
What does that sound? I don't know. What the fuck was that?
It's like sort of sadly kind of triumphant
we'll
music.
try that again. God, it's been a rough day, guys. And everybody, but the boss has sent us somebody, and it happens to be Sir Richard Miah. Please give it up for Richard Miah, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
God, sorry, guys.
Wow, what a show!
I don't know what has happened to me. I'm already sweating. I don't know what has happened to me today, but I have just been sweating all day.
How's your in-season, mate?
I guess I'm on heat.
You're on heat, yeah.
Literally, I'm heating up.
Or as you said, you may have begun the menopause.
Yeah, I may have begun that, but far out, guys. I went to a shop today and I was trying to buy something. And I was literally just sweating bullets. And my girlfriend was like, "Are you okay, mate? Why are you sweating so much?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just..." What a great story. Let's move on. Just say you're hot, mate.
I was sweating. The end.
Yeah, I was sweating. The
I
end.
perspired.
But then,
Wow.
far out. Then I had shorts on. Then I put these on, these track pants, because my legs were too white on the camera, and now I'm rolling them up because they're too hot. So,
well, how's for what it's worth, mate? You look great. You've done a brilliant setup here with all the lights and cameras. I think the HR office is, it's wonderful. And to be honest, mate, I think we got a fucking good show ahead. Can we swear?
Absolutely.
Oh,
of course you can.
Yeah, we got.
Of course you can, you fat, filthy cunt.
Yeah,
we can swear.
Emphasis on fat. Yeah. No, we've got a fucking cracker of a show lined up.
Absolutely.
And, dare I say it, I've done a little bit of prep.
Have you?
A little bit. Nothing intense. Just I obviously, as you are well aware, we are from opposite ends of the planet.
Yes.
And
planet.
Indeed. Right. And thus, people who be listening to this, some of them will hopefully be my friends, or at least people from the UK.
Yes.
Who will be very, very keen to hear, kind of what New Zealand is like. Obviously, we are from, as I say, not only different places, but we do speak the same language, which is English, of course.
Of course. He's English and he speaks it. It's on
the CV.
Bit of a double entendre. I don't know if that's what you call that, but something.
It'll work.
Yeah, it'll work.
Well, on that tone, I'd like to introduce you to our first game. Okay, this is a very.
Would you snog your sister? Yuck.
This is a fun one, right? It's just called Rude Town Rodeo.
Rude Town Rodeo.
Rude Town Rodeo.
Okay.
I've got 10 names here.
Yeah.
Towns or villages in the UK.
Oh, cool.
And you've got to say true or false as to whether they exist or not.
Okay.
Okay. And they're all rude. Okay. Some are real, some are not.
Oh, so you just give me a name and I was going to say, that's a real town. That's
you got to say true or false. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Okay. So, start off. Number 1. Shitterton.
Oh, it has to be false.
Shitterton is true.
Really?
In the UK, promise you.
Shitterton, that's just like, okay.
Shitterton. Okay, number 2. Number 2, Vaginaville.
No.
It's false. It's false.
You wrote that down. Right? Yeah, of course you did. Because you fucking did.
Okay. Next. Cock alley.
Yeah, true.
True. Correct. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Okay,
Can I just go back to Shitterton? Just sounds like too much of like a
joke. Right?
It sounds like fuck me now. It's as a town, it's like, well, that's not like Shitterton.
I started off with like a tame one, so
let's go.
see.
It's funny how you prepared this game, and as soon as you jumped on the question, as soon as you jumped on the podcast, you said shit, and you go, "Oh, sorry, can we swear on here?"
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. If we got
would have cancelled about 10 minutes of the show out if you couldn't. But you go on.
Okay, so we had Shitterton is true, Vaginaville's false, Cock alley is true.
Cock alley.
Cock alley.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Next, arsehole.
How do you spell it?
So, ARSEHOLE.
You just made that up.
So what's your answer, true or false?
I'm going to say true.
It's false.
I knew you made it up too. Oh, it is A. You just spat out arsehole, but you changed couple letters.
Oh, God. Okay, next. Fingering hoe.
I feel like this is true because if it's not, it's a very...
Very specific.
Yeah, to put in there.
Fingering. So your answer is true?
Yeah.
Correct. It's true.
Really?
It's true. So it doesn't have an E, so it's just fingering rather than fingering hoe. But it is genuinely a place.
Then a hoe at the end of it.
Yeah, space HOE.
There's a place in the UK that's called Fingering Hoe.
Fingering. Anyone watching Fingering Hoe out there? What up?
No, actually. Move.
Now,
honestly, if you're from there, that's awesome.
Top effort.
I wish I was from Fingering Hoe.
Top effort. Yeah, same. Wish I knew what that was like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, next.
Oh, that's crazy. How big are the? Have you got numbers for any of these? How big's Fingering Hoe?
So a lot. So that'll be tiny. They'll be really.
Oh right.
Yeah, it'll be small. Yeah. Okay, next we have. So Fingering Hoe is true. Next we have twat. Do you want the spelling?
Yeah, sure.
So it's TWATT.
I mean, I guess true.
Correct. It's true.
Okay,
It's true. Okay, now this next one, it's like a bit of a French kind of sounding name. So it's D' Castinks. D' Castinks. So true or false?
Decastings.
Dick Stinks is true or false?
Oh!
Dick Stinks is true or false?
Dick Stinks true.
It's false.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dick Stinks. Oh, I'm sweating.
I thought it just meant when you hop into a car after Roy's been and you go, oh, Dick stinks. Yeah, true.
Dick Stinks. Okay.
Dick stinks.
Dick Stinks. Next we have 3 cocks.
No, false.
3 Cocks is true.
Oh, what?
There's a place called 3 Cocks. Okay.
3 cocks.
3 Cocks. Next. This is number 9. Cup of piss.
True.
It's false.
Oh, you bitch!
Cup of piss.
That'll be fun.
Cup of piss. Oh my god, amazing.
I don't know, man. I mean, you guys call your police officers constables.
Yeah, we do. That's
I don't
very
really
true.
know.
We do. Okay, next. And the last one, true or false? Racist Joanne.
Come on, that's false.
It's false.
Way too specific.
But I mean, there are, to clarify, there are many racist Joannes in the UK, undoubtedly, but as a place name, no. Probably some racist Joannes in New Zealand, let's be honest. Like, more than likely. Yeah.
Racist, well, there's a lot of racist Joannes. But
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's some lovely Joannes, but yeah, there's also so there we go. So we learned that. So to recap, Shitterton is a place. Vaginaville is not. Cock alley is. Arsehole is not. Fingering hoe and twat are places. Dick Stinks, Cup of Piss, Racist Joanne are not, and 3 Cocks is.
I'd love to live in a twat. I'd love to live in twat.
I
twat.
would love to know what twat looks like.
Is twat and fingering hoe neighbouring towns? Or
I mean,
towns?
they better be.
Well, good on you, UK. I mean, UK is full of surprises, that's all I'll say. You have a lot of surprises. And where are you from? Watford?
Yeah, very well remembered. Yeah. So just on the cusp of northwest London and Hertfordshire.
I mean, that sounds like profanity, doesn't it?
It does.
Watford.
It does. What?
Oh, yeah, Watford.
Yeah, it does. You
know?
fucking Watford.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you knew that. No, you do know this, but I don't know if we're going to get into it.
Go on.
But, New Zealand has one of the longest names in the world for a town.
Indeed.
And I reckon we are going to get Richard to read it.
Okay.
I feel like if I read it, it's, it's like, it might be a bit sloppy, but if Richard reads it, it'll be funny.
It'll be hilarious. Yeah. Well, can I interject before we do it? Firstly, fantastic idea, but you do realise that the second most longest place name in the world is in Wales, which I think you should read.
This is fantastic.
But also because Welsh people are white,
yeah.
Butcher it as much as you fucking like and take the piss.
Oh,
so,
great. I'll try to do it in a Welsh accent.
Yeah.
I'll try to do it in a... No, that's not it.
Sort of weirdly
I'll
Irish.
try to
but-
do it. Nah.
Hello, I'm from Wales. My name's Harrison.
Hello, I'm from Wales. My name is Harrison.
That's not bad. That's
kinda
not bad.
close. Longest. and then we'll both say it at the same time. See who gets there first.
And like wank each other.
I'm not joking.
Right, you want to go? I read first.
You go first.
Okay. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard Miah reading out the longest town name in New Zealand.
I'm very sorry. Okay.
Hey, do it with pride.
Okay, here we go. Taumata whakatangi hanga kawawao o tamatea turi pukakapiki maunga horonuku pokai whenua ki tana tahu.
Good job,
Not
man.
bad.
That honestly wasn't bad.
Thanks, man.
That really wasn't bad.
I feel like if anyone beyond someone who's one of my closest mates heard me, I may be killed. But
honestly, I thought the pronunciation wasn't like, I don't memorize the name off my head, but from what I heard, I'm like, it wasn't too bad pronunciation,
well, thanks, man.
But I was just thinking what you're doing, I was like, man, if someone just skipped the podcast to this timestamp. Te whakauni, te wakalulu, te nuki pokai.
Okay, well, here we go. It's time. This is nowhere near as long as that.
All right.
But what I will say is that some of the letters look mental. Okay, and I'm going to highlight it for you.
It's Wales, huh?
Yeah, it's in Welsh rather than.
It's in Welsh.
It's in Welsh.
Okay.
There you go. I've highlighted it. Here
right.
we go. And this is Haz reading the second longest place name in the world in Wales. Haz, ready when you are, mate. Take it away.
Okay.
But Welsh accent, it's very up and down. It's very poetic. It's very
poetic. It's very up and down.
Exactly. There we go.
Very poetic. Come on, keep doing it and I will into it.
Okay,
Please
so
take clapping for me
here we go.
anyway,
So I'm going to do a Welsh accent for Haz.
Welsh accent for Haz.
Then
And
we're going to start into it. He's going to do it
Start
now, and he's
into it.
getting ready. And
Could
now
I
here we go. Go on, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Okay, we're gonna get. Okay, come on.
Welsh accent for Haz. He's doing
Doing a Welsh
fantastically
accent
well.
for me.
And now he's going to start reading the town name.
Gwelem fel plel gwilsi no lenacol grocery shell welly de drob welly and silla silla go gotcha.
Harrison Keefe, when you've wow. I mean, I
Thank
don't know.
you.
I don't know if you were doing the name or having a stroke, but either way, mate, it sounded good. It
sounded
sounded
like the last
good.
words before I died. Wasn't it? Fuck, that was hard. I think because I was just well, it's a different language.
It's a different language, and
I
also
say that, but yours is
but to be fair, I was cheating because I've been around today for 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Not even English people have a clue about Welsh other than that CL. To be honest, I think only a third of Welsh people, there's like too many people there, only a third of Welsh people speak Welsh. So it's a fucking hard language, man.
Yeah, you need to. I want to hear a Welsh person say that name.
Yeah,
So
fuck yeah.
the way it's written, I think it would be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like, it must be
Fuck yeah.
pretty impressive.
Fuck yeah. There's a weather. I think it's the same thing that happened in New Zealand. Like a weather person did it. I'm pretty sure there's a thing in New Zealand. I'm sure I saw it. It was on one news or what it was called, where like a weather guy, or maybe it was a girl, I don't know, but just said the name flawlessly, and we had the same thing happen in the UK with the Welsh town name.
Oh fuck!
But so I've got to, oh fuck! Oh my god! I've got another little item if you fancy it.
You go for it.
Okay, let me just get this up for you here. So this is something that I've called McChicken slangwich. Right. And the reason why I've done that is because McChicken sandwich is obviously delicious.
Yeah.
And slang is what the game's about, and language is what slang is. So McChicken's slanguage.
You're right.
So it's very, very straightforward. It's really quick, actually. It's only 6 things.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 2 options. So basically, I'm going to give you a slang UK term.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2 meanings. And you've got to guess which is the correct meaning.
Right. Okay.
But this is less piss takey in the first one. This is actually like this is all true. Okay. So first word is skint. Skint, and the 2 meanings are either I have no love life or I have no money. Skint.
Money. I'm skint.
I'll tell you your answers at the end. All right, I'm going to tell you answers at the end. So you're going with money. Okay. All right. Second one. Score. Score. It's either your mate's mum who is really attractive, or a £20 note.
£20 note.
20.
Wait, so are these so these just words that translate to these like not nicknames
Slang terms. These are
it's not nicknames, it's not slang. You dumb cunt.
but chicken's language, yeah. So they're all real, I promise you.
Yeah, right.
Okay, next one. Palaver. Palaver. Does it mean either a huge amount of food or a highly frustrating situation? Palaver.
Highly frustrating situation. I reckon that. I've heard that before.
Frustrating.
Oh, I'm having a palaver.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Okay. And then next we have leg it. Leg it. Leg space it. It either means to kick someone during a fight or to run away.
Run away. Come on, I feel like can I some of them just like you keep going. Someone might interject and be like, I reckon I know what it is.
You know already. Mate, sounds good. I've got 2 more. Well, okay, this next one.
Great. Start that because there's one more.
There's 2 left. Well, okay, this next one you might know. The last one, I don't think you will. The last one, okay, second to last one. So if you're going to cut, if you say, I'm going to cut,
right,
it either means I'm going to go home or I'm going to get really drunk.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to cut. I'm going to get.
Okay, and finally, chung. Now, this is specific to London, this one. Chung. It either means...
To London.
To London.
Right.
Either means someone who is heavily under the influence of drugs or someone who is extremely good looking. Chung.
Drugs. I feel there's other slang words for good looking.
Drugs. Okay.
You guys harp on about.
So, I am pleased to announce that you got 5 out of 6.
Oh, close.
Outstanding work.
Fuck.
Which one did you get wrong, did you think?
Chung I was a bit unsure about.
It was chung you got wrong.
It was. Yeah, I was unsure about that. Fuck, I
That's
changed
good
my
work,
answer
man.
last minute.
That's good. But to be fair though, like
Wow.
a lot of people outside London in the UK wouldn't know chung. So you've done fucking well there, man. You've done really well.
So what's chung, sorry?
Just someone who's really hot. Oh, she's chung. Or
Yeah,
he's
what
chung.
would I say?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah, under the influence of drugs.
Chung. I just heard so many other words of like attractive.
So many. But to be fair, it's probably because you and I
Slag.
also massively love drugs.
Yeah,
So,
probably that too.
You know,
Probably that too.
drugs in the mind.
Well, thank you, Richard, for that awesome slang game, which
Thank you.
might correspond and drive nicely into my New Zealand slang game.
Oh,
All right, I call
here we
this
go.
game Slice of 11. So there's a bit of a New Zealand hit there if you don't know what
Excellent.
Richard and fans out there.
Yeah.
But there's going to be 11 slang words I'm going to say, and you have to guess what it is.
I'm excited.
I just made up 11 on the spot. I don't know if there are 11. There's wops.
Okay, I've got 2 things. It either means boobs or it means like out in the countryside. I'm going with out in the countryside.
It's boobs.
Oh,
Yeah, close.
I knew it, man. Fuck.
Togs.
Togs are goggles. No, trunks, swim trunks.
Trunks, yes, and you call it costume.
Trunks.
No, you call togs costumes.
Who does? Me.
The Chinese.
What, in the UK? Do we?
No, yeah, you're like, I'm going to put on my costume.
Nah, I put my trunks.
No, sorry, maybe I'm thinking of like a bikini.
Oh, girls' one's a costume. A girl's one's a costume. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not so out of there now when I say
Oh,
girls one.
wait. So togs could be girls' one as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Togs are just swimwear.
Right, I did not know that. I did not know that. Right.
Wop-wops are boobs. So
look at her lovely look at her lovely wop-wops. They're massive.
jandals.
Now this one's weird, right? Because I know what they are. They're sandal or flip-flops, right?
Yeah.
But we call them sandals, right? You guys call them jandals, yeah? I'm assuming you know what they call them in Australia?
Yeah, it's also thongs here too.
Oh, well, as a backpacker in Australia...
I'd say it's more Aussie thongs.
Yeah, for sure. I've never heard thongs here. I've only heard jandals here. But it's a classic, like, British backpacker trope to be in a hostel in Aussie and this has happened to me so many times, a girl to come through and go, has anyone seen my thongs? And everyone's like, I'll help you look if you need. Do you need help looking? Because I can help.
Funny they are.
Yeah, fine.
What?
Here they are. I've got 4 on at the moment. Oh, man alive.
Yeah, it's a weird one because I call them jandals from now on, but I used to call them that but I used to do like after school care, and I'd say, all right, kids, put on your thongs. And I felt a bit uncomfortable about it. You know?
Well, at least you're saying put on.
No, because then I go, why are you putting your jandals on?
They wouldn't fucking listen.
Jumper.
Oh. Well, I don't want to go too obvious and just say, like, sweater.
Another answer.
Jumper.
Yeah.
Mate, my God. I don't know. Is it?
It actually says in here it's when...
Oh, God.
No, it actually says in here it's when someone jumps out and stabs somebody quickly.
Oh, what?
Like he's a jumper.
Is that a... No, fuck off.
Oh, it is. It is. Jumper. When someone jumps out and stabs...
Fuck off. That's just bollocks. You made that... Oh, I'm sweating.
That's the best thing I could think of.
He's a jumper. Oh, what technique do you use, Kevin? He's a jumper.
Oh,
that was amazing.
Well, you're right. It's also a sweater or a pullover.
Oh, my God.
Bro.
Yes.
Stubby.
Oh, it's not a cigarette. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I know it's something to do with beer. It's either the weird little foam things that you guys and mainly Aussies have to keep the beer in, or it's just like a...
Sorry, the bottle.
No. The little...
Weird thing you fucking Kiwis and Aussies do. You chucking on a bottles?
No,
you guys just walk around everywhere with pints, don't you?
Just with no glass though.
Yeah.
No, it's like the little foam thing that you like put the bottle into, like sit on like a hot day.
Oh, like a foams. Oh,
like a little case, like a tea cozy.
Yeah,
like a
pocket
almost.
I can't even think of what it's called.
There is a word, right?
Yeah, it's just like it's like a beer. It's like a. I don't know. Here's
a
photo.
Yeah. But okay, I think a stubby is a small bottle of beer.
Yes, it was just a bottle of beer.
Oh, it just doesn't have to be small.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You know what? I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
I read out stubby and thought it was something else. Because what stubbies?
Cigarettes.
No. Okay. What do you think stubbies are?
Stubby. The only other thing I was saying was like a stub of a cigarette, where you stub out your cigarette. That's. I don't know.
We got him, New Zealand.
You got me.
Stubbies, obviously, as everyone knows. Say it with me, New Zealand. Short shorts. So a lot of dads wear stubbies. I don't know if you've seen like the Canterbury stubbies.
No, educate me.
Here's a photo. We don't need it. Or if you're from the UK, look at it. But they're like, so dads always wear stubbies. They wear like a hunting and fishing shirt.
Oh.
You know, like a green fleece.
Yeah.
And then they wear like shorts. They're like literally. Like,
oh my God.
Like Daisy Dukes for the middle-aged
middle-aged blokes.
It's horrible.
Wow, yeah, it sounds vile.
But it's a lot of dads wear them, especially back in the day, back in the farming. A lot of farmers wear them back in the farming day, though. You know,
wow,
everyone wore them.
It's funny because one thing I massively respect about Kiwis is that so where back in the UK and where my dad's from up in Newcastle, the idea is that if you're from Newcastle, you're in like shorts and t-shirt when it's cold, right? Like it doesn't matter. But what I've seen in New Zealand is that people will wear shorts no matter what the fucking weather. So much so that one of my friends ages ago told me that, yeah, there's like a running joke that Kiwi boys love shorts so much that they even have a pair of funeral shorts. I've heard funeral shorts is a thing here.
Never heard of that one.
There you go. Funeral shorts, guys. Heard it here first.
Yeah, I feel like Kiwis always love, wearing shorts, bare feet.
Yeah, mate. Man.
I don't know. Well, I don't think that'll be a thing in London, right?
No.
Bare feet.
Do you know what? Okay, when I first saw it, I was a bit like, oh, I don't have any objection to it on the sense of being grossed out. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like, what if you tread on like a rusty nail or like some dog shit?
You should be careful, eh? Well, I think it's like,
Having said that, when I was in Queens, when I've been in the more rural places, Carcoda, Queenstown, whatever, I've seen it. I've been like, not even given a second thought. But I was in Countdown on Lambton Quay in Wellington. That's where we are at the moment. The other day, and I saw a guy and I heard the
we're at Countdown.
We're in Lambton,
in Wellington, yeah.
And I heard the slap of his he was having of his soles of feet on the floor, and I did feel a bit like, oh, it's a bit jarring seeing it. In winter.
It is. And especially when because as a kid you'd always go, well, I mean, I don't really anymore. I did a drama school for sure because I just have bare feet. Yep. But the worst is when you always leave the supermarket. A bit of a thing on the bottom of your feet. Your feet are always black.
Oh yeah. But what I will say is that there was an Aussie guy. I went on a tour when I was in Australia around Fraser Island. He was a fucking true blue Aussie, proper hunting, fishing bloke. And he said that there is such a thing called pommy foot. So as you know, UK people are called poms or pommies, right? As I'm sure you're well aware. And apparently it's a thing where it's so bad where British guys and dudes will go to Australia or New Zealand. They'll go on these like hunting and fishing trips thinking that they're all that, and they'll go barefoot as well. And they will get a blister that is so severe that it is just essentially another layer of the foot. It's like it's one whole, and that's called pommy foot, and that's what we get apparently because we're just not built for that. Like
your foot is
rugged.
Yeah. That's what I think when you're like, what a rusty nail or whatever. It's just because I never think about it like that. I'm just like, your feet just harden up over time.
Absolutely. Whereas I was like soft, delicate in socks.
Yeah, but
shoes.
of course, I mean, I probably wouldn't walk around London with bare feet either.
No fucking.
And obviously, it's a lot to do with Kiwis being in the country and on grass, and you kind of go to grass to concrete and.
Definitely.
I don't know if people around the world internationally who listen to this. We don't usually live in houses. A lot of us do live in paddocks, in hobbit holes. As you probably think that. Yes, we do all know Peter Jackson.
Yes, very well.
We do all know him very, very well. Yes. Oh, here's a surprising thing. Jokes aside, you'd be surprised. I'm just reading it to you, UK, to all your friends out there probably watching this.
Sure.
I'm reading it to you, UK. You'd be surprised about how many Kiwis have actually seen Lord of the Rings.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's
you noticed that?
I've noticed that from day one. It's so true.
Yeah.
You guys don't give a fuck about it.
Nope. I don't know. I think it's because it's just been like such. It's when you grow up with it so young, you see such trivia about it. Everyone knows about it. The world knows you about Lord of the Rings. It's just like, I've heard enough. I don't need to see it.
Mate, do you know what though? I would say we almost have the same thing with Harry Potter. Because honestly, man, like I mean, you might remember it was only about 6 months ago that I saw the last like couple of films.
Yeah, right.
I hadn't seen them. I read the first like 4.5 books, but then obviously like I started hitting puberty, and I was like, oh, books are rubbish. And then and then I can't read. No,
yeah, like you're missing the main point here.
And also,
you're blind in 2 eyes.
3 now. Blind in 2 eyes. So blind.
Yeah.
But weirdly, for me and people from Watford, it's a little bit more concentrated because in our hometown, we actually have the Harry Potter studios, the film studio.
Yeah.
It's in Watford. So it's like a real destination for people from all over the world, like all of the signs at the train station now, they have like Chinese, Arabic translations. And it's great for the town. And the town's, it looks, if you came to Watford, when you come to Watford.
39 quarters?
What?
39... The train station is a 39.
Oh, 9 3/4. 39 quarters. That's a lot of quarters.
Big station.
That's a huge station. 39 quarters. No, that's King's Cross. That's like right in the centre.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The film studios, basically, I have never been.
Right.
Bruv, it's on my doorstep. It's like a global attraction. Never been.
Oh.
It's not even like it's in London. No, it's like 5 minutes from the house I grew up in.
Oh, I'd go to there if it's a big film studio.
I probably should have done, but to be honest, it was probably no better than. So like we went to Weta, which was an amazing experience. But like, actually, no. Do you know what? I think Harry Potter's more geared towards the entertainment side of things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Weta workshop cave walkthrough museum we went to would probably be the coat room to the Harry Potter
you're probably fucking right.
Yeah, probably. That's probably where the shoe shiner sits.
Yes,
you know,
so
like
true, so
that,
true.
Yeah, that's the thing with like. That's what I'm like. Oh, if I was in Watford, I'd go there because of the studio. But like New Zealand, with such cheapskates, such a fucking tiny country, and we're such like whories that we ripped down the sets and we just build like another movie there. Like there's no like because we live. Funnily enough, we live in the city where they filmed a lot of Lord of the Rings. A lot of all the interior shots are all here. But there is not a trace of it anywhere.
That's so true.
Because the main sets are obviously the beautiful landscapes, which are all there. And I've luckily enough climbed up Mount Doom.
This was literally what I was about to say. You have done that.
Yep.
And I mean, I know there's a few things like the thing that always gets me, that pisses me off, is like the Hobbiton at Mata Mata, because fair enough, I've not been, but it doesn't really. People
neither.
Are like,
there we go. That's a set. Neither have I.
But it doesn't really like. It doesn't wow me. Like it doesn't. There's nothing pulling me to go there.
Me,
However, I actually remember it was right when I first met you that you told me you'd been at Mount Doom, and instantly I was like, right, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. Like I would love to see that.
Well, I think it's cool because it still feels like you're in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're up at a mountain, like it's not like there's buses. You can't see any streets. It's like a massive, like it's like a 6-hour walk until you get to that mountain to climb that. So when you're there, it's like you feel like it's missing the big eye, but
well, you never know.
There's a few things missing. There's only a couple orcs these days, but it's pretty surreal being there.
Yeah, because like if you go through a studio where someone's showing you a load of props and they were like, oh, Daniel Radcliffe was in here, I'd be like, oh, I don't really care. But if you're actually like, okay, this was where the film was, the location was so fucking beautiful, like it had to be filmed here. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
I was going to say one more thing about Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah. I only watched Lord of the Rings when I was about 14 in Tauranga, weirdly enough, and I binged all 3 back-to-back one day.
Fucking hell.
Day.
That must have been some bad storm.
And that is the first and only time I've ever watched it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I've watched the Fellowship. They play it on TV too every fucking Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
So I've watched the Fellowship a couple times, maybe bits of it. But like, it's a good... No, that's what we're about. It's a good, like, it's obviously so much to watch and unpack, but it's also just a great background.
Yeah, it's so good for background, yeah.
But,
well, I actually watched them again recently, the 3 of them, about a year ago. And the first one I think is great. The second one, the 2 Towers, I think is unbelievably good. I really have to say it is fucking good. The third one, however, not only is it, in my opinion, not that good, it's so I'm not going to be that guy who's like, oh, plot holes, but like ridiculous plot holes. Like when they fly on the Eagles, I don't know, ruin it for anyone who's not seen it, but if you haven't,
ruin it. It's 100 years old. Ruin it.
At the end, they like go on these massive fucking eagles, and it was like, well, why didn't you just do that to begin with? And then like one dude gets like the army of the dead to help them. It's like, well, obviously you're going to win, but that I can forgive all of that. The thing that fucks me off about the Return of the King has, mate, it's like 3.5 hours long, right? It doesn't need to be. The ending takes an hour. They have one nice little bit where they could end it and you'd be like, wow, that was cool. But they drag it on. And there's a shit. Now he's saying bye. Now he's having a baby. Now he's doing this. Fuck off.
It's crazy,
Yeah. I mean, 13 Oscars or whatever it won, 10 Oscars, I don't know.
I know.
Well done, I guess.
I mean, good for the time, I feel.
That's another thing. What
was it? 2000 maybe
around
the first one came out.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You Brits, you're good actors, man. You really good. You're taking over R.R. Tolkien, whatever the fuck. J.R. Tolkien.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
J.R.R. Tolkien. Yeah. You've taken over Harry Plopper, and you've also taken over the Marvel Cinematic Universe, haven't you?
Jesus, yeah.
You know how many fucking superheroes haven't we British?
Yeah, I know. It's fucking mental. Love it. So my dad loves this show called Banshee, right? Ever heard of it? It's like a crime prison kind of show.
Yeah, right.
And anyway, it's fucking amazing. Like, it's got really good fight scenes. Like, it is really good. It's so gritty. Yeah. Anyway, and I was like, I saw a clip of the actor in something else this week on Twitter. And I was like, oh, I'm going to look up who he is. He's from fucking Wellington. and his name is Anthony Starr.
Show me a pic.
Now, him, but you will know him as the dude from
The Boys.
The Boys, Homelander. Is that what he's called? But I've not. I saw the meme of him in Homelander and was like, oh, okay, it's. Oh, sorry, sort of the meme of him as Homelander going like.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
He's like doing like a weird kind of like smile. He's
Oh,
like
yeah, he does.
coming home and everyone's like clapping him, and he's
weird
like,
smiles and that.
and there's like a meme being like, oh, so and so goes back to whatever. But the other dude in that show, who plays the other part alongside him,
Oh, Carl Urban.
is also Kiwi.
Yeah.
Fucking hell!
Do you know what's disgusting? I
What?
didn't know that until I watched the show either.
Oh, really?
Well, they've just been in a few,
Yeah.
Kiwi films,
Right. Okay.
which God, Kiwis really don't support Kiwis, man. You think
Yeah,
that?
should
But
do,
I
man.
didn't see a lot, but I think they're both in a couple films. But because I watched it and I thought, fuck, they stand out. They're amazing.
Unbelievable.
Like Carl Urban, his British accent, or is it Australian?
Well,
I
that's
can't think of
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But-
What is it?
But his look and his acting, it's great.
He's
I'll give
fucking
it,
good,
so it's a
man.
pass for him. He's in the Whittaker's commercials. If you haven't seen those,
I have, yes.
Yes,
When he's
he was
like
in that.
traveling in time with the oat milk. Yeah.
Is that Carl Urban?
Yes, mate. That happened to me last night. I was like, is that him? Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And
Fuck
then
yeah.
the Homelander, whatever his name
And then,
is.
sorry, straight after the ad, it was you. I'm not even joking.
Really?
Literally
Oh,
last
that's
night.
fabulous.
But I mean, as great as his ad is, if you haven't checked it out, please do, because it's great.
Check it out, yeah.
In the middle of watching a documentary in North Korea, 2 unskippable 15-second ads. It don't matter if it's a Kiwi actor and your best mate. Fuck off.
Fucking my mum messaged me last night. My dad sent me a photo, sent me a screenshot of the ad. I was like, okay, I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
your ad.
Yes, I-
Thank you, British Dad.
I was going to say, when did your dad come from the UK?
Oh, here's doing an ad. That's more like it.
Better. Thank you.
Yeah, this is my dad. This is my mother. I'm not kidding.
No.
I've got top deck parents. Cadbury reference.
So am I. Oh,
But he sent me a screenshot of it, and he's like, "Oh, I was like, yeah, I've seen it." And then he messaged me. He's like, "Oh, Mum was telling me that she hasn't seen the ad in 2 days. We thought they might have pulled it, but it's back."
Oh, bless him.
I was like, "Oh, I mean, it has been. What's the chances of you missing the ad for 2 days?" Oh, they must have cancelled that ad. Oh, they must have cancelled the ad, eh? No, Dad. That's probably just gone to the bathroom during the ad commercial or something. You're like, yeah, you just missed it.
Oh, bless them. That's such a classic parent move, isn't it? They've not seen something. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Right, Richard Miah, as you know, this has been a bit of it's been a bit of a Kiwi episode.
Sure has.
Sorry, Kiwi/UK episode. That's what I'll say. And I thought that maybe we could have a bit of a Kiwi snack.
What a fucking idea that
Over
is.
here, you know, what did you go through? You went through vegan trumpet, cardboard sliding down a hill, and
Raro.
Raro. He loves snorting that Raro.
Have you got Raro?
And if you clap with me, the food might be here. Rich, can you guess what I might have brought you?
Mate, no, I can't.
You have no idea.
Something mushroomy, maybe, but that's only because I saw you buy mushrooms earlier.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm cheating, but I know I can definitely smell. I don't know if smell, but it smells fucking good. Whatever it
Mushrooms,
is.
coffee, my supermarket list, milk, butter. Open your eyes. Yeah, it's damn right. That's damn right.
I could cry.
We have an iconic Kiwi dish. This obviously looks a bit sad, this one at the moment. But this is a snag, a sausage sizzle, which you usually get at your Mitre 10.
Oh my god.
Or your Bunnings Warehouse. You've seen Bunnings Warehouse?
Mate, yes, I fucking have.
Well, Bunnings Warehouse is more of a Aussie.
It's Aussie, right?
Yeah, they do great commercials, I'll show you.
Is this the one that I'm thinking it is?
Yeah, that's right. It's Bunnings season, baby. Winter, it's time to get out there in the garden and do some gardening, you know, with that hoe and that spade. And come and get a hoe and a spade. Your plumbing's fucked out. We got pipes. We got pipes. We got wood. We're hard for wood, man. We're hammered here. Why not? Because, oh yeah, we got hammers. We got hammers here at Bunnings Warehouse, man, and we're gonna beat that by 15%. We're always up for that. Come through, man. We're helping. I've got enough knowledge, enough strength, enough mana, enough power in my head to go. I can help any customer with anything they need at the BunningsWarehouse.co.nz. Lowest prices is just the beginning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mate, that's a great ad. That's
Yeah,
a
they do
fucking,
great
I love it,
commercials,
man. Wow.
But, you know, Happy, do you like onion?
I fucking love onion.
Yeah,
I didn't even see the bowl of onion.
Surely he's in the onion.
Has you fucking mate? Thanks for this.
Mate.
This is just what I need.
Bit of a tutorial for your international audiences out there. This is a classic New Zealand dish. You go to the Mitre 10, which is it's like a hardware store.
It's our equivalent of B&Q or Wix.
There you go. And every Saturday there'll always be a little cart outside a barbecue for fundraisers or whatever, you know, like someone's rugby club, and they'll be selling $2 sausages. And it's just a piece of bread, a beef sausage, pork sausage, one of those sausages, onions, beautiful, and tomato or mustard sauce, or both.
Just to reiterate that in your mind from the UK, imagine being in a car park in B&Q and someone giving you a sausage in a sandwich for £1. Like, just imagine that. It wouldn't happen, would it? You've got the burger van. You got Kev's greasy fucking burger van where you get E. coli and it costs $9,000. But this for ketchup and mustard, onions, sausage, and a bread for £1 or $2.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
So when my dad went to go, help yourself to some
Cheers,
sauce.
mate. Thank you.
So when my
I also don't normally ever go ketchup, but in a snag and sizzle, just snag.
You have to go.
Oh yeah, ketchup and mustard, mustard.
Yeah. Mustard. Just a touch. It's a lot of
Just
mustard, but just a touch. It's so strong. But this is the lunch I'd get with my dad. We'd go and pick up his supplies, building supplies for the weekend.
Supplies. Sorry, it's not even remotely funny. Why did I do that?
Supplies. Hammers, wood, cardboard, nails. Supplies, buddy. I was going to show the camera.
Wow.
That's
fuck. That looks good, man.
So if you think that's gross, fuck you.
Nah, you don't know shit. Trust me, you don't know shit until you've had it.
You hold this plate out of the bowl. Oh, thanks, gorgeous. Man. Now, this may be the first time we ever eat on this podcast, but...
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Get used to it.
Here we go. Oosha. Oh, my God.
Have you had one before?
Yeah, but only at Bunnings or Mitre 10.
Oh, we had the perfect one, though.
Yeah, mate.
You were fucking in for a treat. So this is an iconic New Zealand viral video. This one, okay?
I'm excited. Oh, I know what this is. I think I know what this is going to be. I won't say anything. But if it's what I think it is the one thing that unites all Kiwis. Because if it's what I think it is, I have seen Kiwis from rich, poor, tall, short, thin, fat, brilliant, weird, and they've quoted this. But let's see.
I reckon he's got it.
I fucking hope it is, because it's iconic. It can't not be what I think it is. It's exactly, yeah.
My scooter outside the theory. Nick Minute.
Come on.
Nick Minute.
Come on, if we listen, you saw it up there, but we're going to play it again.
Nick my scooter outside the theory. Nick Minute.
Nick Minute.
If my scooter outside the theory. Nick Minute.
Just for clarification for UK listeners, in New Zealand, they call a newsagents or a corner shop a dairy. One thing that I saw, which to me, I saw it very recently, but as someone who's lived in Australia, it summarised perfectly the difference between Aussies and Kiwis. And this is the Mitre 10 ad. You know, the one with the kids where they're like, get an Aussie, oh, you must be dreaming.
Yeah, sorry, gotta say, this second guy picked him up last week and he was like, Haz, you know, these are, I don't know if you've seen, but this is really good ad.
Your accent's getting better. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's getting better.
And I was like, oh, he's like, well, it's for Mitre 10.
What's that? Like a librarian. It's spider time, but don't tell anybody.
And I was like, oh yeah. It's like, mate, you're dreaming. It's like, oh yeah, Rich, this has been an ad. It's been like,
we know about it, Rich.
But I'm like, you've been in the industry for 2 years, and you bring forward like, brother, I found this little hidden gem in my life
that no one knows about.
It's a bit of this on the download, and it's might have 10. She'll be right, mate. You're dreaming, kind of thing.
Oh god.
One thing before we wrap this up with your final, if it's going to be the final thing.
Yep.
One more thing from me is, without taking the piss and taking the piss, I think I have perfected your accent on his podcast, Escape to Japan. We promoted this a couple episodes ago, so do we need to do it again?
Nah.
Good, thank you. I was going to say yeah, but probably not. Just shut your eyes for a second.
Okay.
And dear watchers at home, shut your eyes. Spotify listeners, try and figure out what podcast you're playing right now. Escape to Japan.
You won't know.
Talk to HR. All right, I can't do much about a line. Hello. Go on.
Okay, sorry, go.
Hello. Welcome to Escape in Japan. The Kimosaki.
Okay, do you know what, right? Do you know what it is?
It's like
it's not bad, but it's like I'm doing an impression of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or something. Like, hello, welcome to Escape in Japan.
Yeah, it's like but it's kind of a son. Welcome to Escape in Japan.
It is a bit much. It is a bit ASMR.
No, man, it's ASMR.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do ASMR. It's actually my name, funny enough. ASMR. But.
Oh, man alive.
As a Maori, ASMR, I think, no, but like it's because it's ASMR, but it's British as well.
Yeah.
So, like, it's hard to nail.
It can be, and it can go either way, because someone listening to that can be like, fucking hell, that's jarring. But if you're like an American girl who like enjoys a British accent, it might be quite nice. Some people have been like, oh, it's nice to go to sleep to, but I've been like, well, it's either because it's relaxing or because it's fucking boring. Like, I don't know. That compliment can go either way, can't it, really? So people aren't laughing, that's for sure.
No, but check out his podcast, everyone. It's pretty good.
We'll put it up there, I guess.
Yeah, he interviews a Russian ex-prisoner, and he's also interviewed... Is it out yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And, we've got some very exciting guests coming up.
Uh-oh.
2. Oh, I'm not going to say any more, but all I'll say is this. You might know them.
Oh. Who are they?
It's you and Roy.
Oh. So I was like, oh, who's he going to do impressions of now? Like, you might know them. It's me, Rich, again. Oh, yes, me and Roy may be popping over to Escape to Japan in the next week or two.
Absolutely, 100%.
So look forward to that. And to Escape to Japan listeners,
welcome on board to Talk to HR.
Welcome on board, man. And, comment, like, tell us you're from here. Message us. There's a guy, he's a pretty good guy, but he's great on this too. So thank you for watching.
And can I give a personal shout out to Donnie as well? Donnie is a guy who has been a fan of Escape in Japan from day one.
Donnie Arigato, Mr. Roboto?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Yes.
He lives all the way in Colombia. He's a really good guy. I know for a fact he'll be watching this. Donnie, you're a legend, mate. So big shout out. I think you're an absolute top bloke. Thank you for all your support.
Good on you, Donnie Darko.
Serious,
thank you.
Serious, you're a
Mate,
legend.
really ruined the relationship with this.
Oh my God, that's not good. That's what I call him anyway.
Fuck up.
No, he's a good lad.
All right.
Donnie. We're back.
Guys, Richard, he's got more to talk about, but he'll be back. He'll be back soon.
Promise.
I mean, thank you again so much, Richard Miah, for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
On the podcast. Roy, we do miss you. We missed Roy, but we need some breaks from Roy sometimes. But Roy's in. Hope you're enjoying your holiday, brother.
Love you, Roy.
We'll see you soon. Again,
thank you.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been fun, man.
And I hope everyone from the UK has at least taken a little bit away about New Zealand. And honestly, it's been educational. And I wouldn't know half the shit about New Zealand that I'd do if it wasn't for Haz. So you're getting it right from the source.
Yep. Shout out to our UK listeners and watchers. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kiwis, you mad bastards.
Yeah, you mad fuckers.
And we'll see you next week. Clap with me, Rich.